Wow, what an inspiring story. I hope that made you feel, I know it tugs at your heart a little bit, but I hope the inspiration of that man and what he did makes you feel a little bit better. And I hope, if nothing else, that you take that away and carry that out into the world with you today. Our theme for 2012 is going to be a marathon. I'll talk to you about that, but before I do it, I want to mention 2011, and I want to sincerely thank you for the already inspirational and already amazing team that you are. We are consistently recognized now and expected to be one of the top relocation companies in the entire country. And that's something to be incredibly proud of. And it happens because we have everybody involved, from our agents to our transaction coordinators to our office managers, our branch leaders, our marketing, IT, amazing new people in our accounting department, our settlement services, our mortgage partners. There are so many people who take part in the success that we've had. And without them, without any one of those pieces firing on all cylinders, we would never be where we are. So why a marathon theme? Well, obviously it's easy to look at the entire year and think we have such high standards. We ask people to work so hard, and if you think about an entire year and what it takes, there's going to be peaks and there's going to be valleys. There's going to be times when I'm hitting the wall and somebody else is got their second win and is going, and vice versa. And so I just thought it was an incredible thing to think about in terms of how our team work and how other things could be. We have the challenge to ask ourselves to be extraordinary. We have the challenge in front of us to say that it no longer matters how other people label us or rate us. We're going to do those things. We're going to be seen that way. I know it. It's a question of being able to look and challenge ourselves to something extraordinary. And when we thought about the achievement and the work and the things that go into a marathon, we thought that described what it takes to go through a year, and sometimes what it takes to go through a day in our business. There are times where we may have a really short-range customer who is here and it's intense and they need to see properties and they're under the gun, they've got to find a place. You've shown them 15 properties that day and it's not working. And you got to pull over, grab a cup of coffee, pull up some new listings, and bang, the 16th one is the right one. And then there's other customers that are going to take much longer, a year and a half. And we've got to engage them and look at them and help them and be consistent with them over the long haul. I asked my team to write down words that they thought described a marathon, and I thought, wow, if we could embody those types of words as an entire organization, we'd be on the right track. Listen to some of the words that came up. Planning, training, commitment, motivation, belief, dedication, discipline, stamina, sacrifice, perseverance, and patience. These were all things that described what we wanted to be and how we wanted to go about our year this year. And so I asked my team to come in and we spent a couple hours. We talked about the consistent goals and the consistent measurements and how we've learned how to make Platinum as a group, as an entire company. And we've said, you know, those are measurements, but our goals are different this year. We wanted to be better partners. We wanted to improve our culture. And we didn't want to do that with shame in our eyes or thinking that we are bad partners to begin with. We just looked and said, wouldn't it be nice if we could achieve all of those things and make people feel even better about it? And so that's our goal this year. That's the goal of our team, and we hope that's going to be the goal of our organization, to make not only ourselves but the other people around us feel inspired and good about the business that we're doing. So in order to prepare for you, I asked our team to get together and I asked them to take a long weekend and think about the answers to some questions. And the questions that we asked ourselves in order to improve our culture and be better partners were simple. And we asked for people to write down singular words or 2 to 3 words at the most. And the questions that we asked ourselves individually was, what words describe why a Ritz-Carlton or a Disney are known for superior service? We asked ourselves to think about who all of our partners in relocation are. We asked ourselves, what's our responsibility to be a great partner? What describes being a true professional? What words relate to maximum performance in relocation? What words describe what it takes to run a marathon? You heard some of those. What words describe being a great teammate? And what one word would you want people to use when they described us? I have a short clip from that session. It was 3 hours. We spent quite a long time on this, and we will stay focused on this all year. This is our goal. This is our mission. But I want you to hear a short clip from what we did during that session. This is a big one, guys. What words describe great teamwork?
Communication, you have to be respectful, very helpful, you have to be organized, and you have to put a lot of effort.
Communication, listening, knowledge, support, maturity. That's it. Is that 5?
Sandy.
Vision, planning, camaraderie, assistive, listen, and preparedness.
Deanna.
Mutual respect, gratitude, helpfulness, thoughtfulness, attitude. Selflessness, commitment to a common goal, sacrifice, and support.
Helpful, great work ethic, appreciative, communication, listening, and understanding.
All right, the last one is one word that somebody could use to describe our team. It's okay if you wrote more than one word. I want you to say what's on those cards. What's the word? Well, what's the words that you want to have people say when they talk about us? India.
Happy.
Carrie.
Wow. Courteous.
Candice.
Partner.
Vanessa.
Successful.
Sandy.
Wonderful.
Inspirational. So out of our session was born the 2012 marathon theme and our business plan. And in the past, like I said, our goals were always improve conversion by X% and increase our outbound friends and family settlements by X number of settlements, increase our AGRs by X number of settlements. And this year that's equally important to us, but we've decided that those are measurements and they are not the goals that we aspire to truly challenge ourselves. These were the goals that we challenged ourselves to. Number 1, have courage. Aspire to a standard that is higher than we think is possible. Number 2, be a great teammate. Understand and respect the contribution that everybody makes. 3, serve others with passion. Over 5,000 families a year trust this organization with their relocation needs. And we owe it to every one of those families to put our egos aside and to serve them with passion and give them our best. Hard work and determination. You just don't ever achieve anything extraordinary without beginning with hard work and dedication. And if you're really on a great mission and you're with a great team and you're being supported by the people around you, it's the actual hard work and determination, it's the steps along the way that are actually the most rewarding of all. We knew with those goals came certain things that we would just have to take ownership of. Things that we would have to check in with ourselves on a daily basis and be mindful of, and just decide that that's the standard and that's what we take ownership of, and each and every one of us is going to be responsible for it. And we split that up into 4 categories. We split it up into organizational excellence. The types of people that we partner with expect a great, organized, well-oiled machine to work with. Outstanding partnership. Providing exceptional service. And having emotional intelligence. That's a tough one. This is a tough business. There are days, there are peaks, and there are valleys. And the question is, when we're on a peak, do we not only move ourselves forward, but do we help other people around us move forward too? And when we're in the valley, are we willing to grab on and to get behind someone who is peaking and run behind them and get out of the wind a little bit and get our second breath and then take our spot up in the front of the pack? Because that's what it takes. That's what's going to be the standards of how we achieve something extraordinary, to take ownership of some of the basic things. We split everything this year into a calendar. I'll just read out our months. January is our roadmap. In February, our theme is train our minds and bodies will follow. March is finding our stride. April is measuring our progress. May is accelerating our pace. June is our first chance to catch up. July is running through the pain. August is holding the pace. September, find your second wind. October, dig while others are dying. November, open the stride and let the crowd take you home. And December, leave everything you have on the table. This theme is going to live with us the entire year. This plan will not go into the drawer to be looked at the end of the year and go, oh yeah, remember that? This is what we want to do. This is how we want to accomplish things this year. And we hope that we get better every day. We hope that you get better every day. We hope that you come to our meeting and you don't think that that meeting is a marathon. You think the theme of that meeting is a marathon. And there's a big difference. And we're going to deliver it to you. I want you to deliver it back to us. I want you all to come together and decide that as a group, we are so powerful that we can decide who we are, what we do, and what we're capable of. And anyone who wants to tell us that they think we're anything short of that, we're going to tell them that they're wrong. And we're going to show them that they're wrong. And we're going to have a fantastic 2012. And I appreciate everything that everybody does. I look forward to our success. And it's going to be a great year.